Okay, so when I say that black women are the least protected, not even I said that, actually Malcolm X said that, was under when he was under the leadership of Elijah Muhammad, he said that black women are the least protected on the face of this earth. Now I kind of expect this foolishness from black men, even so-called pro-black men, because they do not value as a unit, they do not value the womb that brought them here. But the black woman, when she turns on another black woman who has been sexually assaulted in the middle of a damn dance floor, this lady, here, I think her name is, I don't know her, I don't know of her. I saw this when I had just finished watching a video, and this came up in my mentions. Her name is Ace Divine, but I can tell she's a younger sister because I saw her picture. And she put up this video about how they exposed Jasmine, that she was a liar, that she was never raped, how she was in there with no drawers on and no underwear on. People all over the comment section, I knew something was wrong from the beginning. Does she need to be jailed for lying and destroying this man's character and destroying this man's image? What about her? This woman will never be the same again. Ever. Not only did this happen to her, but this has gone all over the place. So everybody has seen her rape, her being sexually assaulted by this animal. And the best that you all can do is sit here and listen to some video of some woman saying she bought it on herself and it wasn't rape because she was egging the man on. You all didn't see the woman was drugged. You didn't see her slumped over. You didn't see her inability to give consent. All you all can think about is, oh, well, she wasn't wearing any panties under her dress. Lots of people go without underwear. Does that mean that they deserve to be raped? I'm not going to show you the video. I will post the link of her channel down there so you can go see the video yourself. The video is like 32 minutes long, but what I want to focus on is the comments. Because this is what I mean by when I say we don't have each other's backs as women. We will turn on each other in a heartbeat. Even with videotaped evidence, people are still saying, women in the comment section are still saying, I knew she was lying. So what if this wasn't videotaped at all? All these lies about this woman would go unchecked and she would be the villain. If there wasn't videotape after videotape after videotape showing that this monster raped this woman. And we still have black people, especially black women, defending that monster. Well, that monster is now in jail. Without bond. And more women are coming out. So it's their fault as well, right? Take a look at some of these comments here. I'm trying to get it over here so I can see. Okay. All right, so young Pharaoh, I expect that. I expect that from the black man. I knew it was, that's why I never responded to this shit. And Miss Divine says, I can admit I jumped the gun. It did look like she was being taken advantage of. However, all the overall evidence, I can come to a conclusion that she's a liar. The courts don't think so, Miss Divine. A thought. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm sorry, but it's not. Because if she was a liar, the man wouldn't be in jail right now without bond. She didn't come out and say how she was popping pills in the bathroom. Well, we all saw the videotape, the first videotape that was going around. And we all saw that even she was drinking her drink, she was lively, she was dancing, and then all of a sudden, whew, she's gone. Mentally, she's not there. What does that say to you? That all of a sudden the alcohol just kicked in like that? Or something was put in her drink that she was drugged? How do you know she was popping pills in the bathroom? Were you there? Did you see her? But let's look. More females. Kelonda, young Pharaoh. Where have you been? Going live. You know, popping up this young Pharaoh dude. Okay, pop up the black man, shame the black woman. Now, I went in there. I just finished posting. I was so pissed. I was like, oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. But let's go down to some females. Females, I don't know who this guy is. Females who lie on guys need to be locked up immediately. I say men of monsters who rape women in the middle of the dance floor need to be locked up for the rest of their lives so they can have all the sodomizing they want. How about that? Another female. Miss King. Miss King. This reminds me of Kanika Jenkins. A big distraction. Wow. I wonder what's really about to happen. Well, I'll tell you what happened, Miss King. The fool's in jail. The monster is in jail where he should be. Bastet says, I'm a survivor, but I never let it cloud my judgment. That's why I remain silent until the facts are presented. Exactly what you should do and continue to do, because the facts are still coming out. And Miss Divine says, I understand, sis. I just know how shady and evil some women can be. So you besiege, you malign their character. Not all the facts are out yet, but you malign her character. You didn't see her popping pills in the bathroom, but you malign her character, said she was popping pills. All we saw her doing was drinking from a cup. And enjoying herself, and then all of a sudden, whew, her consciousness is gone. But we did see him humping her from behind. We did hear her yelling for help. We heard that. So even if she did, you did think that she was grinding up on him or whatever, the moment she said, stop, help, it became rape. But it was rape before then. I want to, forget the men, I want to go to the women, because these are young women. Young women. On here with all this lottie-dottie foolishness. Here's Sonora, whatever. I hate to be that one, but women like her prove Tommy Sotomayor right. No, ma'am. Women like you prove Tommy Sotomayor right, because there's no unity among black women. We throw each other under the bus. A clear videotape with the woman is actually being sexually assaulted, and still we have people maligning her character, calling her thought, calling her a lying bitch, saying she wasn't wearing any drawers, so, she bought it on herself. Young women. Here's another one. Kiki's curls. You thought she was for real, girl. Dude didn't even try to hide his face from the camera. No, he didn't. Because I guess he didn't know he was being taped. Or these men have been getting away with this crap for so long, he just didn't care because black women cover black men's shady shit. I knew he was shady, but he wasn't a complete fool. Obviously, he was a complete fool. Or he thought that women would continue to cover men's shady shit. And he wouldn't get caught. But he is now in jail without bond. Here's another woman, Miranda Ross. She lied from the start. Yeah, really, Miranda? Do you have proof of that? Here is what? Sarah Craig. Women can be harsh. They don't realize the damage they can do to a guy. Well, I think that woman, Sarah, is damaged and scarred for the rest of her life. How about that? And it goes on and on and on. She's destroying lives. That woman's life will never be the same again. While that demon, more women are coming out saying how that demon did this to them. Here's Lynn. Sadly, sad to say, I knew from jump this was all a hoax. Apparently the police don't think so, Miss Lynn, because from the videotapes, they arrested this monster, and this monster is behind bars. Let's see what the trial brings out. But this crowd is probably going to be like, oh, they're trying to railroad the black man. The black man didn't do nothing. He didn't rape her. She consented. She was in there without no drawers. She bought it on herself, yo. I ain't do nothing, man. These women be tripping, yo. And on and on and on. Maligning this woman, shaming her for not wearing any underwear, calling her a liar, all kinds of lying bitch and lying hoe from black women. Oh, black. I don't even. Like I said, I ignore the black men's comments because I don't expect anything from them. I respect and honor honorable people, black men and black women. So the honorable black men shut their mouths and they waited to see what was coming out. These black men maligning this woman's name. Oh, they're trying to set a brother up, man. They're trying to set a brother up. Calling themselves all young pharaoh and gods and all kinds of rhetoric and foolishness when you can't even protect the black women in your community. But then we have black women, younger black women, bigging up this foolishness. Listen, our generation made a big mistake when we followed these black men off a damn cliff. without expecting them to stand up and be men who protected the women in their community. Don't you fall for the same okie doke and repeat the same crap. Don't you fall for that okie doke. I say enough is enough. She been a hoe. She was just so ashamed of how she looked on social media. Been a hoe. So she's screaming rape. No, my dear Tammy, she was raped. Going to a bar, she might want to put some panties. Put on some panties? Put on some panties. So because she went to a bar without drawers on, she was expecting to get sodomized. Drugged and sodomized. And here's another black woman at first I thought he raped her because you believed your eyes, right? You believed what your eyes saw. Not the spin that came after it. You believe what your eyes saw at first because that's what happened. At first I thought he raped her. But when you broke it down, oh, she broke it down, honey, she broke it down. And said she was naked under the dress. I knew she was a fraud. Oh, really? Wow. Thanks, Ace. That bitch a liar. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The monster that did this to her is behind bars without bond. Where he should be. That means they thought his crimes were egregious enough to keep him off the street. I am begging and pleading you, my subscribers, young black women, do not repeat the mistakes of the first generation, the generation before you, my generation before me. Do not keep going down this rabbit hole where you just pounce on another black woman because you're trying to get in favor of the black man that's not protecting his community the way he should be. He's allowed to rape and pillage and do whatever the hell he wants and go run underneath your skirt for protection. Stop it. Now, the monster is in jail. More women are coming out. Let's see what the end of the trial produces. But you all need to stop protecting these monsters and let them run free to keep raping and molesting and doing all sorts of stuff. And I'm talking about the good black man and the good black woman. If you are good, you stand up against this evil that's been going through our communities. Our community. You stand up against this evil and stop perpetuating it.